Here at Wartime Stories, we've received hundreds now, growing into thousands of stories from servicemen all over the world. Thank you to those who have shared your stories and continue to do so. We're also finding no end to the stories being shared elsewhere. You might have noticed that by now few paranormal stones have been left unturned. Bigfoot, skinwalkers, massive insects, rakes, man-eating giants, UFOs, angels, demons, ghosts, gnomes, werewolves, you name it. And chances are, some military person somewhere in the world can tell you all about the time they saw something they couldn't explain. Out of all the stories we are reading, possibly the most common subject is hauntings on military installations. Well, more specifically, that their barracks or on-base housing is haunted. With so much material to work with, I've been doing my best to organize everyone's stories, then map out future Smoke Pit episodes. Going through my files, I realized that a large number of very strange and unusual stories seem to come from one base in particular. And no, it's not Fort Campbell, but it is another U.S. Army base, Fort Riley. Located in the northeastern section of the state of Kansas along the Kansas River, Fort Riley is massive. Its facilities and training ranges cover over 101,000 acres of land, 159 square miles. The base is home to at least 14 active duty units. Chief among these is the 1st Infantry Division, known as the Big Red One. It is the oldest continuously serving division in the U.S. Army. While Fort Riley boasts a decorated military history dating from the Civil War all the way to the present day, its history also includes a number of dark chapters. Not long after the fort was established in the 1850s, a cholera outbreak was said to have killed around 125 soldiers, construction workers, and civilians. As if that wasn't bad enough, Fort Riley was the epicenter of Spanish influenza in America. In 1918, the base housed somewhere between 50 and 60,000 personnel and provided ideal circumstances for the illness to spread like wildfire. It's not known how many soldiers and family members died during the Fort Riley outbreak, but given that the pandemic killed around 20 to 40 million people worldwide, a death toll in the thousands isn't unlikely. If for no other reason, these mass death rates, all centralized in one place, might explain why Fort Riley is so haunted. And according to the following accounts, some of these things are absolutely terrifying. This is the Smoke Pit, and these are true stories about strange things on Fort Riley. I want to say thank you to ZocDoc for sponsoring this video. Have you ever put off a doctor's appointment for so long that you got mad at yourself for not doing it sooner? In the military, when it came to taking care of my health, I had someone telling me where and when to go. Now, with the community care options I have, I needed to find my own doctor for a specific issue. I didn't even know where to start. How do you even find a doctor? I didn't know who to trust, who was even taking new patients, how long the wait times would be. So I ignored it, saying I would figure it out later. Months later, I woke up one morning in excruciating pain and finally said, "Okay, now this is getting ridiculous." Fortunately, it was a lot easier than I thought it would be.